setup is complete. Right, so goal today is to get that connection problem fixed. There we go.
I was on my end too, so.
A little bit on the weird side. Alright, so gotta get this solar tower built. To do so, requires me to... You already placed all the batteries in here?
I placed them, yeah.
They built them, but the problem is you have them all sideways.
I know. I realized that after I placed them and after they started building them.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay. This is the second solar tower. First solar tower is over there. Second solar tower is here. I do think I need to move it out further, because I think we have a problem with the other solar grid getting in the way.
Missile bay in the back, or just go with a drone instead. Manually piloted drone.
How wide are these things again? 5, right?
What things?
And a rotor at the base. Okay. Let's get my rotor on top. Okay. Something like that. Okay.
Ooh. Window down here is very secretive. Airlock. Really
Let's see.
good. Window. Side's light.
Alright, that top piece is ready.
Two turrets. Yes, this
Nice thing about
spot.
having the helpers is that they'll start working on this eventually right afterwards. There's a little bit of a delay on having those bots helping out, if I remember correctly.
Just a little bit. They do have to find out what you want them to do before they will do it.
Okay. Alright, so on this side, I place a merge block. That is not a merge block. Where's my merge block? Right. Alright, now I just gotta find my bots. What is Helping Hand doing these days? Alright, what are you doing, Helping Hand? What is this about?
What is what about?
This was never supposed to have that. What are these weird... Okay. Whatever, that feels like a waste, but... What's this little plan symbol above his head? Or like
Mapping.
fine.
He's mapping where he's gonna go.
Okay. Figure your stuff out, dude. What's going on down this hole? Oh my goodness. There's a hole that goes down to the drill?
Yep.
Why is that there? Is it...
Because I needed it.
Oh. There already was one. There's two of them, I guess, huh? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Solar tower. Let's see. Well, that's planned out, so all I gotta do is just finish getting this thing built.
Strong unknown signal.
Fuel low.
Too far away.
Wow, I guess they already placed the components for the rotor here. I didn't see anybody do
Fuel
that. That's interesting.
critical.
Alright.
They're very loud out there today. Have you informed them of their sound?
Let's see, I need to get... Yeah, some of these things going on here. Let's do that. Let them get this placed and let them come out and finish the work on it. Fantastic, I am now out
Energy low.
of fuel. So a corner light double, okay. Man. No fuel means no fun. What's the point in having this thing if you put a tank right there? Sometimes I wonder if you and I are on the same page for things, but...
Well, I did that temporarily. You can go through this building now. Does it go through the here?
I get it. It's just, you know, the other thing was set up and it's temporary, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, really, not a big deal at all. Head back to the hab. See if I can't charge up.
It's gonna be daytime soon, it seems to be.
Still need to get ourselves figured out with this food situation. We're going to be running into problems eventually if we don't do something with that. Which means creating a drill craft that you expect to just drill down until we can find some sand. Sorry, stone.
I could make one. Literally just needs to be a drill and a battery, and you turn it on and just see how far down it goes.
Drill and a battery makes sense. That's why I did this, okay. Alright, let's get this. One. There we go. And that completes the look. There we go. Alright, now it's let's get that small craft built.
I have a pad for you, so you can start doing that.
A pad where?
Where we construct things.
You mean that small grid thing that you started earlier?
No, right where I am at.
Oh, now you've completely blocked off this channel. weird.
Help, critical.
You do weld yourself?
No, I was dying, lost energy because I was building. Alright. A nice spot to build something. Something small.
Something small. Inset connector. Insect connector.
I'm gonna quickly build a small little hovercraft thing. Small little drone.
Okay, so
Um. 1, 2. Three, 4. Then we need every direction of thrust. And you can grab from the connector right here.
I don't have sci-fi
components.
atmospheric here. I don't have a setting for the thrusters on mine.
I will be able to build them too, so don't
Hydrogen
worry.
thruster. Four. Why can't I do that? I'm confused why that's not working for me. Ah. It wants me to put it there, but it doesn't want me to do anything with it. Access denied. That's the problem.
I'll fix it.
Sit here and do this until I'm blue in the face, I guess.
Okay. Moving platform. For scouting. Guess I can put a camera right here.
I just go over and grab some materials and stop playing this game with this thing.
Camera. Gyroscope on it.
Alright. Oh, you just welded me.
No,
Well then what happened?
I know. Must have bumped into you.
That's called spaz. And again, you probably don't have eyes on the side of your head, so
Energy low.
I'm trying to figure out which way we're wanting to go with this conveyor system at the top here.
Okay. Small little drone, just needs some battery. I think that's it.
No cargo capacity?
Well, this is just something for reconnaissance, so...
I didn't realize I'd have enough jump space like that. That's pretty cool.
Guess it also needs some sort of computer and antenna.
We have all of our other guys, guys meaning the other batteries on charge mode on vehicles and stuff that are set up, ready to, starting to get ready to go, like the mining or tank or whatever you're calling that thing now.
We have what?
I had the battery on charge. Still charging, or?
Don't know. Antenna.
I think we've drained the batteries down again, down to 47%. Oh, that's right. It's probably equalizing charge right now.
That should be all we need for a reconnaissance drone.
Are you controlling it, or is it just something that's going on its own?
I'm controlling it. It's very weird to control. View. It will work, it's just very unstable.
Okay. What's
And
next?
recharge on and off. Alright, now I just have to dock it.
Dock it where? Oh, on your... Up there has a connector, an inset connector.
Yep.
Oh, I bet it has to be a regular connector, huh? Unable to place connector. What am I missing? Confused.
I'm gonna go over there and manually fly it in. So that is pretty uncontrollable.
I'm not exactly sure why I can't build this here.
You using a small one?
No, it's a large one.
You wanting to use a large one?
Well, I usually build ships that are a little larger, right? It doesn't have to be gigantic, it just has to be... I'm just doing large grids, so it's, you know, something I'm familiar working with, I guess. Because I don't know if a small grid's going to have enough power to do what I need it to do, right? Maybe we need to reconsider that. What a weird thing. Yeah, this thing won't let anything but small attach to it, I think. Oh, sorry about that. I'm way confused. This is really... I don't understand. I don't understand how you were able to get that to connect and I can't. It's like it's making me have permissions for something that shouldn't.
Permissions for something?
Well, what's wrong with the inset connector? Do I have to have a different kind of connector for it?
How are you trying to place it?
The way I've placed everything since I started playing the game? You mean, how am I placing it?
There's no way to connect that. Because connectors can't be placed on top of connectors.
We do it all the time, and it's over there at connector for connector at the at where our sentry is being built.
Look at it differently, and you'll figure out why.
Well, it's wasting my time, so I need to get that other solar tracker station up.
The drone fits quite snug in its spot. It's good. I put on a larger drone on the back. Maybe. I might be able to. Need more batteries in the back as well. A couple batteries.
Okay, so it's attached to the rotor. Rotor on first. Shoot. That was dumb. Supposed to put rotors on first. Alright. Oh boy. Material here so I can get that dye drain down. Because I forgot to put on my rotors.
Fuel critical.
Which is incredible. Just thinking about this here. Got in a bit of a hurry with the solar tower. It's the fact that I gotta get the rotors attached first for the vertical alignment before I put the merge block on. It's kind of not exactly the smartest thing in the world. There's one problem here. I am going right out into our ore patch, so we're going to have to be careful with that.
What's going right on into the ore patch?
This other solar tower. Which is fine, we can HDD drill below it, but still. Not exactly the best option for mining, but it can be done. That's kind of cool. It knew how I wanted that. That's really cool. The word solar in front of this. I'll help that out so we can do our programming later. The fresh maker. Skeletor. I don't know. I want to go whack a Skeletor. That'd be fun. Yep. What do I have remaining here? Steel Pilates, what? Seems kind of weird. you realize your tank thing is rolling?
Yes, I'm getting into the cockpit to stop it. 'Cause it seems to be getting faster.
Do you need a parking brake?
I do need to turn on its parking brake.
You know, I can put a parking brake here. We can just stop that thing from going anywhere.
Now I need to adjust the listing of it. Or soften the suspension. I think I'm gonna soften the suspension. Soften it just a little.
So would you just grind that off?
Yep.
Are you gonna give yourself a connector back there or something like that? Some way of plugging in?
Yep.
Does it have any gases or just electric?
Fuel low.
Just electric.
I mean, you got ways to, you gotta get guns and stuff in there, right?
Do have to get ammo. I'll have to make a ship to offload stuff onto it. I think I'm gonna just make
You're
it.
still rolling.
Yeah, I know. I deactivated its parking brake. I'm gonna do a small drive test.
Oh, you are? Maybe I won't stand right in front of you then.
Make this the main cockpit. Make it control. Handbrake.
Right. I can't believe we still have something up here that needs to be welded.
Fuel critical.
Not turning very well.
You got a hydrogen siphon out here somewhere because we're burning through hydrogen fuel.
Don't turn on the engines then. Just gonna make the
Have we retested
forward.
the engines to see if they're working or not?
T and get this one to be T. The other ones will not turn, and those two will turn. The rest of them shouldn't turn. T. T. That one. That one. There's two. Steering. Oh, ridiculous steering. Ones will not have steering.
Crashing into stuff.
I need more friction.
Let's see, I want to put... I just don't understand why you built this connector the way you did.
But what connector?
I just haven't been able to get a connector to fit over here. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, do you want me to place one?
Well,
I can
how are you
place one.
placing it? I mean, on its side? One of the insets on its side or something? I don't understand how that's not working. You placed the small one down, but so did I, and it didn't work.
I'm just placing it slightly above.
Or
There you
off to the side.
There you go.
Interesting. Never really understood why that was doing that. Access denied.
I'll have to do that. Sorry. Go there. Don't know why these start without that. Alright, there you go.
There should be some kind of default to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, this soft suspension will not do. So I'll have to increase it.
This will not do. It's not how Dylan would have done it.
No, just looking at what you're doing.
Which one is it? Tank is converters there. I need a way to reverse thrust. Or go out the side. I'm trying to remember how I want to do this. Oh, shoot. See, this small thing is hard to do, I think.
Smaller they are, the typically the harder they become to build.
That's why I try to just stick with the big grids.
Big ones are hard to manipulate though, and are more expensive. So you get the trade-offs there.
Let's see, actually, before I go crazy with this, let's see what we got here. What's actually on the bottom of this thing? Is there a thruster port on the bottom we can put? Not exactly sure. Let's check that. Let's check the hydrogen tank again. It only has conveyor ports on each end. Okay. Alright, so let's do it that way. Looks like a crappy moon module as it is. Ah! How am I gonna get this to work?
Helping Hand's confused.
No. It's because I don't have interior plate. That's why he's confused. No. Yeah. That's how you know you're really screwing up, is when your robot goes, dude, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but this ain't gonna
He's
work.
confused with what I have. He's just standing over here.
Like, would you get over here and do this?
Meanwhile, mine I think is helping you with your tower over there.
The Tower of Power. As funny as that sounds. Plate. Okay, I got plate. How did I get hurt? Something we have going on over there is kicking my butt. I don't know what it is.
Energy low.
It'd be nice to know what it is, because I just got blasted practically. It was like I hit an auto welder.
Mine's actually helping you right now.
Well, they know a good bargain when they see it. I don't know why I didn't make those atmospheric thrusters, but I made them hydrogen anyway, so.
Meteor storm inbound.
It's a good thing I'm inside then. I want to know. And I'm inside. Or what's like, are you ready to build more of this? I'm confused, buddy. It's probably not going to work very well if I don't have like a hydrogen engine on here or something. Something. Something's wrong here. Alright, where's the control of this thing? Which block was it that I turned off? Oh, come on, you stooge. Stockpiling on. And it's not getting any high. I'm not getting anything. Why? Connectors are on. Stockpile off. Are we just out of hydrogen now?
No.
Confused then.
It's got no power. Oh, you disconnected it.
How did I do that?
Switch lock. There you go.
Do they need to be stockpiling?
Stockpile, stockpile. Stockpile. One of your thrusters is on. Where's the downward thrust coming from?
It'll be up above. Coming down from down the sides.
Okay. Don't forget gyros.
You need gyros for.
Unless you want to create a differential thrust.
Hey, what if I like, flying around weird? Tell me I need gyros.
Can't wait for
Prototech gyroscope. There you go.
That'd be a little overkill, I think, though.
Probably. First I gotta figure out how I want the thrusters to come from the top. And I did something earlier and I need to get back to what I was doing. Conveyor junction. Monstrosity. Doesn't have to be so stinking big. I just don't know how to build anything like with this small grid stuff. It's really not my wheelhouse. I put oxygen on it too, and I'm not sure if I really need that, but it's probably a good idea to always have an oxygen tank. In case we decide to take something and go longer distance with a little worker bee, you know.
Yeah? You gonna have a cockpit on this one?
Yep. I think that'd be a good idea to have a cockpit.
Left, and put on the camera.
I know of no other way to get the thrusters to work on this besides what I'm doing right now.
Name
Oh,
the camera.
my goodness.
Get the turret controller working.
Robots are like, are you sure you want to do it this way? Because that seems a little bit funky. The only thing I have to offer them is yes. Yes, I do. And that one's off, so I gotta fix it. No, I don't want to pick up scrap metal. That was dumb of me to pick up scrap in the first place. There you go. Put that one together, big guy. Alright. Number 3s. 2s. Why does this feel like a challenge? That
You need to
that I can't win.
put a defense controller on the ship.
I don't have small conveyor tubes. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Why don't I have small conveyors? I can't build anything.
You have to actually look for these small conveyors. There's a different category. What did I want to look for? It was the AI turret controller. No, not the turret controller.
Quite literally.
AI.
Quite literally. This would have been easier if I had done this way. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? It's alright.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like crap, but it's gonna work. That's all I can say. It's gonna be crap. Oh my goodness. I'm such a maroon.
So, we have 2 Gatlings. We have a connector on the top. We have the option for future connectors on the back. We have 2 side-mounted guns. Anything else you think we'd need on this thing?
How about a brain? Oh wait, that's me.
Hey. It's got its own.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least it's got that going for it, right?
Mm-hmm. It's got a couple gyros on it. I don't know what else we need. Unless we'd want food production. Which, that may actually be a good idea, but I don't know if we'll find anything. Unless we have a salvage drone in the back, hidden in the very furthest back of the ship. Salvage drone.
Maybe.
Just a grinder on the front with a cargo container. Eventually, we might be able to get an aircraft carrier styled rover. I think I seal it up. Seal up the ship.
I mean, this will work. It's very utilitarian. It probably could have been done a little bit smarter. No, what am I doing? No, that is not what I wanted.
How much armor does glass actually give? So I could put glass over the cargo container to protect it.
Very utilitarian. But hey, that's what engineers do.
It'd be not so good armor protection wise. Yeah, there's that. Guess I could go. Whoa. Some lag.
Ooh,
happening.
connector problem.
Oh, back again.
You had a connector problem.
Guess I could put heavy armor panels there on top.
I have all these hydrogen thrusters over here, and then I have this massive hydrogen engine on the bottom. Like one of those ridiculous giant ship style ones.
Energy low.
Be like, what the heck is that guy trying to prove?
I can fly faster than you.
Can't steer worth crap, but I can fly. I do need to figure out what I'm doing when it comes to the what was I going to say? Figure out what I'm doing when it comes to batteries. Gotta get batteries in this thing. Refinery. Okay. Why can't I get to it? What's going on now? I'm gonna die here because I can't get access to water. Incredible. Oh, I hit F. I was supposed to get out of that. It works. No one said it was pretty.
Could have put more hydrogen tanks in there.
Tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many do we need? I mean, it just depends on what we need to do.
It's just future expansion, I guess. Could always rig it that way. The signal I have is gonna explode. Meanwhile, I need the armor on the top of my thing done. I think it's not doing it because we don't have the parts for it.
Like that. So there's extra hydrogen storage. Okay. This thing's gonna be ready to rock and roll. Okay, so now I need to think about batteries and gyros. Small battery. Small batteries don't have that indicator, do they?
They do. Well, the smallest don't. But you typically don't want to be using the smallest ones anyways.
Well, I was gonna put like 8 or 9 of them on here.
Oh. Well.
I mean, it just depends, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Battery. Battery. Actually, I could put a lot more than 8 or 9 of them on here. It's like 16 small batteries. Might be a pain to charge later. I'm really leaving myself a lot of space for my gyros, but I want them out to the center, out away from the center though. That's where they do their best work. Get them outside that frame. Okay. Looks like we have a viewer in the stream. It's kind of cool. Thank you for joining. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 batteries. I think that's plenty. It's probably overkill. Gyroscopes.
Airplane controls. Is it the same for both of them?
Oh, that's the centerpiece, isn't it?
Oh, this one's even worse. So all the cannons on the right.
That is in planes, that's fine.
Custom right needs fixing. Custom right. Both of them are inverted.
Gyros. Thing's gonna probably burn a lot of power with all these gyros, though.
-18.
We'll see.
Negative
Well, this is my
18.
first job at doing one of these, so never built something like this so small, and it looks like I don't know. I don't know if there's a good way to say anything about this thing. It just looks like a jalopy. Alright, so if I'm doing access... Oh my goodness, look at all these connector spots. So these are large to small grid junctions, really? Aren't they?
Just larger conveyor size to the smaller.
Yeah, but I could put a large grid block here, I think.
Nope. You're gonna be so excited when the next game comes
Oh,
out.
come on.
None of this stuff.
I can only put small blocks here. Give me a break. What's the point in having these things then? I mean, I guess I gave myself more room for tanks.
The larger conveyor
But
port
it's just-
is good for conveying large conveyor items.
Yeah? Oh my goodness. What a pain. I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. cockpit. Thrusters on the front, cockpit here, call it done, get the plate on it. Flight control systems section. Fighter cockpit, rover cockpit, cockpit. Alright, I got a cockpit on it now. I just don't understand how this is going to be so useful to me. But, yeah. I think I'm going to put the thrusters after a T. So they're 9. That's not a good T direction for that.
Dang it.
I don't need it to go that way. It just needs to be a curve, right? Outward curve. Outward curve. Turn around.
Making a rocket?
A rocket? No, I'm not making a rocket.
This looks like a rocket.
Just because you don't know what it's doing doesn't mean it's a rocket.
Definitely means it's a rocket. I just knew you wanted to be a personal missile. Single-seater missile.
See, there you go. I need a small-sized cargo containers, and this thing could be like a welding bee. I've got a cockpit. I've got 8 thrusters going forward, 8 thrusters going backwards, and then I've got 2 in each direction for manipulating. That's pretty good. Just don't go too fast, right? Got a lot of batteries. Everything's stockpiled. Got gyroscopes out the... Oh, at the bottom. I gotta get the gyroscope on top. What am I doing here? If I don't have gyros on top, this is not gonna work so well for me. I hope I did this well. Alright, so mag plates. Probably should consider having a little piston on the end of this too. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Got a place for my guns, man. This thing practically becomes a fighter.
Fuel low.
That's a pretty nice feeling. I'm able to get in the cockpit of this thing and recharge my oxygen and hydrogen now. It says 50% hydrogen. Makes me worried. Oh, it's reading the base, that's why.
How much cargo are you able to move with this?
I don't know, I haven't put any cargo on it yet. I was thinking about getting little cargo containers that fit those spots. Let's say as these guys need to get on the ball because help me build this thing quickly. I am running out of. It's gonna have 8 hydrogen tanks, 1 small oxygen tank, plenty of thrusters. Where can I get cargo boxes to fit this is the question for me. I don't know if I even have cargo boxes as an option on my list yet of things.
Oop. 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 Oop.
Yeah, so
What about that?
Something like that's what I was thinking. Just put little cargo boxes on these things. Why does that one look? Oh, there you go. You think I have enough hydrogen engines? I need to go around and name these engines.
It's almost like you forgot about the center of mass and the aerodynamic mod, though. Maybe you haven't. You've kept it quite balanced. As long as I guess I need to put my info on and put show center of mass. Yeah, the center of mass is a lot lower on this.
It's lower.
Yeah, lower than you'd expected.
That's okay. As long as I have gyros on each side of the mass and then some thrusters to match, we're in good shape.
Is my thing capable of delivering cargo to my ship? Maybe.
Is this thing capable of delivering cargo for you? I see.
Yeah, putting it onto the ship.
I see how you're, repurposing.
Well, it
point.
works as a tug, right?
Yeah,
I was also looking at the barge as well. So
that's the point. Is that, and I've got a place for a box underneath the cockpit. Not sure why, unless it's just cockpit access. It's got the piston on the front of it to extend out to grab things, and I even thought about putting welders on the front. But maybe not necessarily welders on the front as much as, is it the meg plate? Oh, it's a piston head. I need to get the meg plate on here. What am I doing? Where's my plate? There it is. Why is the meg plate not allowing it to work? Is it because the piston's not done? Must be. Up here on top, though, you realistically only got burnt by my hydrogen thruster. Essentially, with the extra small cargo spots on the sides, you could put a small set of welders on this thing too. Which I'm not exactly sure why we would need a small set of welders, but And if we found that we need to carry extra cargo, how much cargo is in each one of these units? Hope I don't fall down the hole trying to find out. 3,000, right? That's what it's saying. 3,000, so it'll carry 13,000. 13,500, I think is what it is. We could put hydrogen thrusters on the bottom of that too, to increase its lift if it needed more underneath those cargo containers.
Yeah. Water.
So that helps. It's an option if we needed to do anything crazy, but I think it's I keep falling down this damn hole over here. I think it's getting close to being completed. We just gotta... on those things, I could put Gatling turrets. Or the anti-personnel turrets. You have those mini guys, don't you?
All Gatlings?
Because I don't have the small ones.
You should be able to. I just don't know where you'd place them without having them burned by the... Well, maybe I do.
Right on the bottom of the cargo containers. Where I was just talking about putting thrusters. It's the best place. They'd stick out the side. They would basically be, you know, like really like PDCs to cover your butt. Because anywhere else you're running around, you know, you have the thrusters up front, right? So, let's see what's remaining to be done here.
And the leg that we have right now is because of something's burning in the sun. Those unidentified signals go straight into the sun and just start burning. You're in the way. You're in the way.
What am I doing that for? Like I am plumb out of steel plate. Now it just looks funky. Don't ever try to land any other direction. I need a camera. That's what I need. Camera on the bottom somewhere. Allows me to see where I'm at. Something I know.
Jeez, how many gyros? That's...
I got 8 gyros. Leave me alone.
All of them are gonna have to be at like 25% or like 10%.
Or they're gonna
power.
fight. They're gonna fight themselves, right?
10%.
I mean, I could put cameras where the gyros are on a couple of them. Like take every other one on the bottom down here, and then do the opposite ones on the top.
Just tell me when you're gonna do your first launch, because I'm not gonna.
Well, it's gonna happen pretty soon once I get the rest of these batteries and gyros built.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Shut it. You leave me and my gyros alone.
Stop building his ship and build mine.
Energy low.
It's probably keyed to
I know, the base.
no, it's considered part of the base because it's attached, but it's also keyed maybe for small grid versus large grid. I wasn't thinking these giant, massive turrets. I mean, holy smokes! Now, I mean, this thing right here might as well go after a base.
Those are just Gatlings.
Don't have any weapons in them anyway. It'd be like me, don't launch to go after a sentry. It has no guns. And I'm like, oh no.
think it's got ammo, so it could technically go after specific targets.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of battery power there right now, already.
You could park it on top of my thing, just don't blow anything up when you're trying to leave.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get, I don't have any goods to build certain things for this, so we have a challenge there. I need to figure out how to turn my, I need to get access to the system. Here's what I need to do. I need to figure out how to get my oxygen tank to stop stockpiling, but I mean, it's fine. You can turn those things off stockpile mode when they're, when you're disconnected. All thrusters are operating at full capacity.
Energy critical.
Seriously though. Well, I'll just recharge my energy here. I really want to know what this survival pod thing is. It's looking like it's 61,000 kilometers away from me. It's now saying those are unidentified signals. They're showing up as blue.
The unidentified signals?
Yeah.
Weird. Must be something to do with the way that the this mod does it.
Well, they're blue until I push the H for the thing, and then it takes off into something different. You know what would be good on this is a light. Lights.
You need lights?
Yeah, lights would probably be pretty good. I mean, right? Don't I need to see what I'm frickin' doing? Oh, that's a great spot for a camera. I don't need a camera there. I need a light there. It'd be best.
Alright, I'll get over there and place some lights. Where do you want lights to be? What angles?
I can just use this interior light, right?
Well, do you want spotlights? I have all sorts of angles of different spotlights.
Well, on this top right here between those thrusters, I should put a light, right? Or is it gonna melt it? So I can put lights on all 4 of these spots. But I want a spot for a camera. That's the other thing too. I don't need a camera in the front as much as I need a camera in the back.
Guess I could have a light there, a light there.
Just right between the thrusters,
There.
is what I was thinking.
There.
Oh, you're going like that, okay. I mean, this is supposed to work and like have spotlight ability. I need to find
It's its surrounding lights, and then I can place a couple on the front. For you. Get you your lighting for regular stuff. Then straightforward.
need steel plate to build a camera.
Yeah. This is gonna be some sort of interesting gunship.
It's not really a gunship, it's supposed to be something else. It's supposed to be a worker bee. We have a way of automatically turning something into this massive firepower beast every time. And it's quite funny.
Well, the thing over here was never meant to be that firepower intensive, and I actually think I did a good job. I reduced it.
It was
back down
supposed
to
to
the
be
2
a
guns.
mining thing.
Yeah, it still can.
You-
It's got the cargo capability, and it's got the ability to dock a larger ship on top.
And defend itself.
And defend itself is really good with its PDCs.
If it had a refinery on it, like a basic refinery, you could manufacture ingots if you were out doing mining, like strip mining somewhere.
Yeah.
And you could transfer to this little bee the ingots, and then the bee could bring it back to base type thing.
Yeah,
as a configurability for something in the future if we decided to go that route.
it's got space in the back for that. I just want them to weld up the dang metal plates on this thing. Because I'm waiting for this thing to be finished. And they're not doing it. I'm gonna have to get the metal grids myself. Alright. Where's all the metal? $75. Apparently 75 is all I can do. Right.
$75. $75 what?
Metal grids. Okay, what are we low on for producing
Probably everything.
metal grids? I think it's cobalt it says. Apparently we need to go mining for cobalt. Again.
That works. Fantastic. Maybe they just got mad that I just tore down something you built. What are you doing?
Guess I can reactivate my drill. Right, what was it? Turning this on.
Okay, got a camera. We've got gyros almost done. This thing almost looks bored with all this green. It's like I expect those turrets to start shooting plasma bolts. So what are they working on? We still got to figure out when we're going to do thruster components. Unless we're going to repipe a Sentry over here to be a hydrogen model. I still think we should do a model -1AH, so we know it's hydrogen complete. Turrets. Heavy armor panels. To protect your weighty battery. Which is on recharge mode, that's why you can't do anything right now. Which is fine. What was its strength? 100%. I get you. Thank you, guys. You're beautiful. Make sure we don't have anybody whacking these things.
Oh, we could put an ore detector on this thing.
Yeah, that would work. Ore detector. That kind of completes the process for the
Energy
other thing.
low.
Starting to look more and more like a base every time. We are still burning power. Now, at least now we are. So once those gyros are done, then I think that thing's ready. I just need to go in and program thrusters and gyro gyro stuff. Just step away for a minute.
I just
for
need
biologic.
metal
Be
grids.
back.
Need metal grids, so let's go do some mining quickly. Because we'll be doing mining. We'll have to be on foot stuff, which is not great. Doing all the mining by hand is a bit annoying. I need to slow down this rotor. Yeah.
Now, I really, really, really need this gyroscopes, because I'm pretty sure that gyroscopes up on top are not even done either.
Okay,
What are we
I'll help
waiting?
you with your gyros.
Not exactly sure what we're missing here.
Oh, just large tubes. I thought they needed metal grids. They don't, and that's a good thing. Doop, 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 doop. It's a lot of gyros. And then you have like 4 on top as well.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that's not a mistake. By having so many down below and some on top, it might be fighting. Creating a challenge, you know what I mean?
Only if some of them are on override, then they'll be fighting. Then and only then.
What's going on with this? Well, it's not accessible because I'm not on the right spot, that's why.
There you go. Gyros.
All of them?
Yep.
I just finally figured out how to get this thing to work. Okay, all those are good. Like I said, this thing is very green. It looks very Borg.
Well, we could embrace it.
It's fine. Do you leave it on off stockpile? Or always, these things should always be on stockpile,
Inbound.
right?
Yeah, but once you're disconnect, you'll have 0 thrust.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about.
If you do it right, you could do once you disconnect from the connector, then deactivates stockpile.
Fuel low.
Need to bring ammo to the main vehicle.
Oh, there's a thing called auto refill. Did you see that? Auto refill would automatically refill it if it's charged.
I think that's only for bottles, though.
Green, 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 green. How about the high oxygen tank? I can't see it because, well, you know. Alright, well now that I'm in here, this should be the only small oxygen tank that I have, so control panel. Small hydrogen tanks. Actually, you have oxygen on one of the other ones too, don't you? Is it really small oxygen tank, or does it say oxygen tank?
I think it's oxygen, but I don't know.
50,000, 100,000. Yeah, but it's likely oxygen tank. I'm not sure. Guess I could always put an H2O2 generator on it too if I really got crazy. I need to rename my camera. Just thought of that. Rename the camera, otherwise you're not going to know
Which camera switch?
which camera's which.
I think I got the ship ready for fighting.
Alright, let's try this again. And then, bang. Not toggle block on off. I want to go view. Okay, there we go. My mag plate. I forgot to mark that. Okay, I got the
Got steel plate production in place. Gonna get Sentry going.
yeah, I figured it's about time to start on the next piece.
We'll need to get metal grids though.
Worker beat piston. Okay.
Dang
Oh,
it.
lights aren't done yet either.
Haha! Fuel and energy.
That's what I was saying. It's a quick little thing out here to use. But I do need people to finish off my the piston head here, cap or whatever it's called. And I need to get my plate on there. 8. I can't for some reason place this plate here, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, I know what's hurting you. It's the thrusters.
Yeah. I'm aware of that. I just am trying to program the stinking... Wow, those floodlights actually light up the bottom too.
It's an exploration craft.
Like I said, we can add 4 more thrusters if we need to. What am I missing for this? Steel
Could add
plate, large steel
atmospheric
tube.
ones as well.
Got it. I figured it out.
I could easily see 4 spots, put some atmospherics on here.
At the bottom, yeah.
Even some flat ones.
So is that the reason why I couldn't place the mag plates? Because I didn't have any steel? Maybe.
I'll be your helping hand.
Fuel low.
Jetpack fuel is low. Okay, so camera. I probably should have my batteries and stuff on these things too, but I'll have to figure that out when I get off of this. How I want to do this. Magnet plate. Oh great, we have magnetic plates everywhere. What's this one called? Worker bee plate, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Your first small grid craft. Let me tell you, it is looking slightly better than my first small grid. But it's just as ridiculously overcomplicated as my first small grid.
Ridiculously overcomplicated is like probably an understatement. So I could put atmospherics on top and bottom, but then the sides don't have any way of... I'm not sure. Well, what we could do is we could see how this baby flies.
Alright,
It's gonna be a problem.
get to a safe
Safe distance.
distance.
Alright,
Gee, safer distance.
safer distance. Lights are commanding on and off like I should. Alright, here we go.
Get inside the driving brick.
It says I have 2 hours of battery power. So I have the connector. I need to label my connector. So let's label the connector. That way I know which one to turn off and on. Inset connector.
Safe distance. Probably you should use the research probe instead.
Uh-oh. Worker B connector. Yeah, bump my head, why don't you? Sure. Not G. F. There we go. G now.
Need to place the ore detector and place the other thing. Forgot what it was called. Put the antenna.
Oh,
here.
Jesus. Whoa. This thing just like flips around quick. You sure you don't want to fly this thing for a second? Holy smokes. With these gyros doing this, oh my goodness.
Definitely gonna be able to flip on a dime.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
How much fuel do you have?
It says 5 hours. Energy, 54% hydrogen. Which means it wasn't able to stockpile all the hydrogen.
Not all of them were stockpiling.
Huh?
Not all of them were stockpiling.
That's true. So I should be lined up right here. And then, oh, I didn't do my extending piston. Of course, it's the only one on here. And mag plates on. Okay, is the thing off below?
Disconnected.
Alright, so my...
Only have 2 side thrusters, so hopefully you'll be able to pick this thing up.
Oh, I'm picking it up. I'm just burning all my hydrogen out real fast.
How much?
40. 39. It's dropping down, and I'm still falling, it says. I may have to retract my piston. Get this, the piston's off? There we go. I need to play with that. That setting. This thing is not able to hold this up. So I need to find my spot quickly.
He's going to kill us all. Do you need help?
Oh my god.
How much fuel do you have left?
25%.
I don't think your UFO's able to do as much as you think it is.
Well,
Oh, maybe.
I'm almost out of power though. Oh my god.
I'd drop it.
Huh?
Drop it.
What do you mean drop it?
And pick it up the right way.
I have it off. My mag plate's not turning off.
You pressed off instead of switch lock. Alright, now pick it up from the top bit and then connect it.
I'm having a fuel problem here, Dylan. I'm down to 10%.
Okay, go restock.
Jesus Christ, this thing. Whoa. Yeah, there's not a lot here.
You need additional thrusters. It is ridiculously fast. It would be a great exploration ship. Just get it as close as possible before you die. Power.
I'm already pretty much out.
You're out.
1%.
Okay, get onto the pad so we can at least do this.
Oh, there it goes. I'm out.
Burning rack. Alright, let's put some atmospherics on this.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
At least backups.
Where the hell am I? Whew. Alright. See, I got close.
Okay.
So, atmospherics would be number 4 for me. Large, flat atmospheric, nope.
When... Can you roll this so I can get a couple more on?
I can't roll it. Should I put large ones or small ones on the bottom here? It's not going to let me put large ones, I know that. It's not letting me do that, so... well,
I have some on your right side. So you got some lift thrust on only the right side right now.
Where is the connector? There it is.
one on the left. Two on the left.
Alright, looks like it's almost there. Oh, man. Did we get them all?
We still have a couple directions with no thrust.
Do we really? Because I think it's all done. All four. Four on the bottom, four on the top.
Well, you have no up or down. You have left and right, though.
Oh, I know what I need to do.
Fuel low.
Restock my fuel.
Fuel critical.
I put a T at the top for the other direction. I would assist more, but I gotta go get my freaking hydrogen refilled now.
It's almost like you forgot how to use the toolbar.
How to use the toolbar?
Yes. How to use the toolbar.
I don't know what you're talking about. I turned one of them on for the thing, right? I just didn't do the other one correctly. Because I haven't ever put a piston on anything in a mag plate like that. Actually, that's probably not a good idea. I probably should put more than just that on there. I feel like I should T and then reverse T and then couple again and get two of them up there. Just not sure. Oh well. Right now I just need to get it back on the damn pad. Those atmospherics are just blowing me around.
Okay. Is it clear to go up?
Yes. Not enough thrust, huh?
I'm just experiencing lag at the moment.
Yeah, I was completely cut off there for a second. It's just not able to lift itself.
Should have done the larger ones.
least those ones work, right? Okay, now you gotta...
Jeez, the gyro on this.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bit insane.
Okay, tell me when I'm over my target.
That's what I'm standing over at it, so... Hold on. Go right. A little more. Okay, and then back up a little bit. Need to go right just a little bit more too, but yeah. It's gonna be hard for you to get that to work. Okay, there you go.
Am I good?
Just a little bit more. Yeah, now just a little bit more, and then rotate. Rotate and then down. Oh, you're too far back now, but rotate. There you go. There you go. Oh, right there. We are literally half a block off. If you can move yourself to the... Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on. I have a camera. You can kind of see. It should have locked. Did it lock? It's yellow.
Just wait. I have to do one last thing. Stockpile on and off. Alright, we connect. Stockpile. We fill up quickly. 30. Well, I'll let you do this. This is yours now. I fixed your groups. I'll fix your thrusters too, so you get proper thrusters.
Oh my goodness. What am I gonna put on the top? We need to take those down.
I'll fix them. Alright, we want the larger ones.
Yeah, but they don't fit there.
The larger flat ones?
Yeah, I tried. That's why I put the small ones. That's why I thought about putting a T there and putting a number of the smaller ones. But it's also possible that I'm just a moron and don't know how to use it. Wouldn't be the first time.
Your battery's gonna complain about this, though. It's not meant for this amount of power consumption, so it's gonna complain. It's okay.
The power's gonna, the batteries? Well, there's room for more batteries. That's the beauty of this.
You could always add more batteries.
Yeah, I got room for 4 more batteries.
The other thing is that you could just ignore the need of the batteries.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like I said, this isn't meant to go like crazy. It's meant to just move stuff around, and it could have been better. In space, this would have been perfect.
What were you grinding?
The thrusters on top. 'Cause
Oh.
I have 4 small ones there too.
Those ones could have stayed small unless you were... Oh, yeah, you go down. Yeah, so, yeah, those need to be upgraded as well.
I was certain I put the right ones on there, but... Flat atmospheric thruster. It just won't let me place the large ones here. Large, there it goes. Well, that's right. That's right.
They're just the rounded ones, which is fine.
Fuel critical.
Ah, I see. You have an imbalance.
I have a torque imbalance. Let's not talk about torque imbalances. It's too soon.
The thruster thing that you have. One side doesn't exist on the other. For the cargo moving. The redundancy here. Didn't exist on the other side. So.
Well, no, I was doing that little T, but I was trying to get a T a conveyor junction there so we can run 3 of them on this side. Or 3 of the small ones, or at least 2 or something, you know, because just 1 is not going to work very well.
Atmospheric don't need cargo.
No, well, that's what I ended up doing over here on this side was a cargo box. I have no idea why.
I copied the same thing to the other side, just
Oh,
in case you wanted, you know.
more hydrogens in the future.
Yep.
Leaves the opportunity. Alright, so what is this? It won't be able to tell me what the stockpile is on this unless I start renaming all my tanks.
No, I have it in the main cockpit now. I've made the group for it.
You did already? How'd you do that so fast? Unlocked, locked, on, off. Hydrogen's on, off. I thought...
If I was smarter, I would have already set up an auto. Once you undock it, immediately turns all those things on and off automatically.
Yeah, but what's that switch do? Stockpile off and on?
Yep. Just tells it whether or not to stockpile your tanks.
Okay, do we try this again? What about, wait, we've got the gyros to do.
You could turn them down.
Oh, where's the gyros on this thing? Worker B, worker B, worker B, worker B. Gyroscopes. Since there's 12 of them. Power. Block renaming new group. Probably should make them a group.
There you go. Your expensive UFO.
Okay, gyroscopes is listed for worker B gyroscopes. And since they're all selected, I should be able to turn them down to 50%, you said?
Yeah, that cuts all the movement by 50%.
Just see if that helps. Since this thing is insane. Alright, you ready for trial run number 2? Ooh.
I'm in an observing position.
Alright, let's try this again. So, number 3 is my lock off. It says I have 2 minutes of power.
I would turn on your hydrogen by deactivating stockpile. Now you have hydrogen on.
Okay.
Your weakest side's going to be actually up and down.
Holy smokes, I can't stay aloft.
Yeah, up and down's going to be your weakest.
I can't stay aloft.
I'm going to repair that. Right. Maybe on fire.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to do this kind of a funny way, huh? Is there enough forward and back? There is.
Yes. Forward and back is your best one. Right and left is also your stronger one.
So if I go to center of mass, this is probably a smart move.
You got so many lights downward facing, or upward facing, I should say. It's almost ridiculous. Alright.
Okay.
Touch down.
Huh?
Touch down. There
Okay.
you go. Okay. Roll a little bit to your right. I mean, not roll. Yaw to your right, sorry. Okay. Keep yawing to the right. Kind of going slowly into the ground again. There you go. There you go. Hitch down. Roll to the left.
Roll left?
Roll left.
I'm trying to roll.
Okay. Do you want me to share inertia tensor? I'll do it. There you go. Lift up. You're being blown in the wind. Pitch down, lift up.
Pitch down. Okay. Lift up.
Up. Up. Up. Up. Up. And stop. Pitch down. Roll a little bit to the left. Yaw to the left.
I am yawing left.
Actually, yaw to the right. I'm sorry. So weird from this perspective. Let's fix that.
Well, I really can't.
Pitch up.
I can't see anything. Like this?
I mean, pitch down.
Pitch down? Like this?
No, just your direction. I'm correcting it for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Pitch down, lift up. Lift up more. You're slowly sinking. That's why I have to constantly have you
I know.
adjusting this way.
I know.
Up again. Up some more. Up, up, up. Okay, that should be good. Start yawing left a little. I mean, rolling left. Sorry. Okay. That's good. Yaw to the right a little. Okay. Now move right. A little bit more. Okay. You overshot it. A little left more. Left a little more. Okay. Move forward. I mean up. Go. Connectors are close. Yaw to the left. I mean, right? It's counterintuitive for me. Go up. Push back. There we go. Go now literally up for you. Okay, push to the right. Go up again. Up, go left. Left, 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 left. Bart. Okay, there you go. Push to the right. Push up again. Up again. A little bit more. Okay. Push forward. Or up. Whichever one. You're too high now. Oh, shit. Fell off.
I can practically
We're
see it.
so close. So close. Okay. Go. Oh.
We lost power. The batteries are dead.
Comedically. Energy critical. Well, I guess we don't need this solar panel anymore. How am I gonna power this? How am I gonna lift it? I have the barge, but I don't think the barge can go at that angle. I guess I could... Would you be able to get into the weld bee and quickly...
The weld bee.
Oh. My batteries are also dying on the barge. Shoot.
You shouldn't be having the barge have any batteries. Problems.
The barge does.
It was turned off. It was on recharge.
large batteries were drained.
There shouldn't be. We had it on recharge. This thing just needs a lot larger of a battery. It is burning so much power.
Yep. Well, we have to wait until we can get it powered. It does have hydrogen in it still, right?
Yeah, it says 40%.
So what we could do is turn off its atmospheric. Turn those off. Place a small battery on it.
I've already placed a bunch of batteries.
Have you placed a new battery so that we can weld it up and put more power into it?
Yeah, I've placed 9 or 12
yeah, I see
already.
them. I see them. 2, 3,
There's 11 of them.
4, 5, 6. Start welding them up.
What it needs freaking solar, I swear.
Wouldn't help at night though. That's the other thing I didn't set up is the batteries for this thing. Alright. You want me to move it over there?
Yeah, if you think you can. Probably more likely to be able to do it than me. Just it needs to get recharged. The solar panel project is probably gonna have to wait for another day. Maybe we should recharge that thing completely. So I'm not sure. It said the batteries were 100% charged. Like you said, those large atmospherics just burn everything. Meanwhile, will these guys come fix this, or fix what's left of it? Ooh, I died from falling down. You gotta be kidding me. Well, this has turned out to be a great plan. Well, win some, lose some. I keep hearing the frickin', Pink Floyd song playing in here. Doom, doom, doo, doo. It's all donk. Well, I think the plan is now to try this another day after that recharge goes.
Prefix. So, add more batteries.
I'm going to sign off the stream, and I'll continue this effort on another stream. Most likely gonna have to wait a while for hydrogen to restockpile, batteries to recharge. That takes some time, and probably gonna have to build some more wind turbines in the process because our batteries at the station are continuing to drain. So we'll see you in another stream when I complete this. Until then, have a good time. Take care of each other.